Well, Sarge and I would like to welcome you to another installment of Conversational Shaving. Isn't that right, Sarge? Sarge is pretty happy he got some new wet food and a new little comb for me to groom him with. Well, hello there. How are you? I've already prepped my face with Village Barber shaving oil. And my razor today is going to be this 3-piece Global Shave Club Sumatra Razor. And in there, I believe it's going to be the second use for this Treet. It's one of these carbon steel black blades called a Black Beauty, colloquially speaking. And my soap is going to be the Stirling Bella Roma shaving soap. Very nice stuff. And I've already sort of kind of lathered my brush here. My brush is once again the KC Shave Company Silvertip Badger brush. I've got some hot water poured in the basin here. I'm going to wet the brush a little bit and try to get a lather going on my face. I hope you're all doing well out there. Here we go. Let's see. Wet that a little bit more. Okay. I used this soap once before and it was really good. Let's see here. It's a nice smelling soap, kind of a classic scent. Kind of a classic barbershop scent. I believe Bella Roma means beautiful Rome. There's the tub again. Beautiful Rome. Bella Roma. We'll get started. Pass number 1 with the grain. Here we go. Sarge is down here underneath the sink. He's sitting on the braided rug down there. We'll flip the razor over and go over here. I was feeling very inspired about something. I was watching people react to Pink Floyd songs on YouTube videos. Ostensibly people who've never heard Pink Floyd reacting to hearing some of their music for the first time. That always makes me feel generally inspired. Excuse me while I rinse the razor. And we'll continue on here. I hear you, Sarge. Oh, Sarge wants out now. Go ahead. All right. He doesn't like being trapped in here. Or he feels trapped if the door's shut. This razor is kind of aggressive. And I have about 2.5 days worth of growth on my face here. And I'm going to rinse again. Onto the neck area here. I don't know if you can see it, but I have my new Ministry of Silly Walks t-shirt, and that would be profile, John Cleese in profile doing his silly walk there with kind of a James Bond theme going on here. It says the ministry here, and you have that sort of, oh, what do you call that? The camera lens, yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to think what they call that. The shutter, the camera shutter, kind of open there, and yeah. Anyway, it's a joke. Something for laughs. Ooh, I think I might have nicked my Adam's apple there a little bit. Well, that pass is done already. I'm gonna pop right back in, freshly lathered for a second pass across the grain. Well, I'm ready to go across the grain now. Did I show you my t-shirt? Yes, I know I did. You see the open camera shutter there, and the guy doing the silly walk, the Ministry of Silly Walks from Monty Python's Flying Circus. If you've never seen that show or that particular sketch, then you may not know what I'm talking about. Another t-shirt that's sort of an inside joke. Move over to the other side of the face now. Let's see, I'll switch hands. So I was feeling very inspired, as if I had something to say. But now, like the Pink Floyd song Time, I thought I had something more to say, but I guess I don't. Sometimes inspiration, or whatever you want to call it, maybe just good feelings or whatever. At least for me, they don't always translate well when I try to explain them to other people. A feeling, rather than a thought, is a hard thing to describe sometimes. Let me rinse the razor again. This razor is rinsing pretty quickly, and it has a fairly, I don't know if you can see that, it's a fairly good sized gap there. This razor does bite me sometimes. Although perhaps less so with these Treet Black Beauty blades. And while I couldn't call these blades dull per se, they're not as sharp as a lot of the other blades I've used. So I do tend to use them in more aggressive razors, although I've had other people tell me that they think these blades are sharp. Your experience may be different from mine, or as we say in the shaving community, your mileage may vary. YMMV. If you see that, written in all caps, it means your mileage may vary. As they used to say on the automobile commercials. Okay, rinse time again. Yeah, that razor is rinsing pretty quickly, but I'll probably still cut the rinsing out of the video just for time purposes. And also because it's kind of a stylistic thing I do in my videos. Just like I cut out most of the lathering on my face. A fellow named Randy Wright, who also has a shaving channel, said that he prefers not to watch people spending a lot of time lathering. So I figure people probably also don't want to watch me rinse my razor over and over and over. It only takes a few seconds, especially with this razor. But I usually put a little transition in there and cut out the rinsing part. I might have to go back to the tub. I almost used the Stirling collapsible shaving bowl with this soap, except that since this one comes in a small, kind of a smaller tub, I thought I would just lather straight out of the tub. But I might have to go back to the tub to get a little bit more soap for this upcoming pass here. That's pass number 2 completed. I'll return to you freshly lathered for pass number 3 against the grain. Yes, a small tub and kind of a small brush, so that's why I lathered straight off the tub. It's also easy to lather off the tub if it's a bigger tub too. There's more room, you know, to lather, but that's how I've done it this time. And I did go back to the tub for a little bit more lather on the brush. So here we go. I'll go, let's see, it's against the grain, and I'll start on my neck this time. See how am I doing on time? Doing all right, I think. And this time I'll try to actually record everything. Last week I got so I was hitting the pause or the stop button or something when I was trying to hit the play button, and vice versa. So I ended up accidentally not recording a lot of the shave, most of it in fact. Kind of a shame because last week was a great shave. And this is at least a good one. Excuse me. The scent strength on this soap, I would say, is about a 4 or 5 out of 10. Right about where you would want it. And to a degree, like a lot of soaps, the scent on this kind of builds as you use it. But overall, I guess I'd have to say it's a 4 out of 10 in terms of scent strength. It's not as strong, and the scent is not building as much as certain other soaps. but it's not a real weak scent either. It's there. And with this scent, you might feel like you're in an Italian barber shop. It's a very classic scent, in my opinion. All right. Okay. Yeah, I got my Adam's apple pretty good. I don't know if it shows as much on camera, but I can see it in the mirror pretty good. Hopefully some cold water when I rinse will uh, take care of that. And I got myself there too, huh? And quite a bit of audio feedback still. Yeah, this razor bites me sometimes. Even with a blade that's not terribly sharp. Of course, I was getting pretty aggressive with my strokes there. I was kind of heavy-handed with the razor. I really should be more careful. And even though I think this may be only the second use on this blade, it seems like it's getting tuggy already. In fact, I don't know if it's the blade itself or what it is, but it seems like it started out tuggy. The shave's going well though, and I'll be right back for pickups. Well, hey, Sargy. You know what time it is. It's pickup time, kitty. And you see the magical clock over there? Here, look over there. See the magical clock? It's pickup time, kitty. What do you think about that? I keep bothering poor Sarge. He was laying down having a nice little respite. There he is. Pretty Sarge. You're a pretty boy. I'll let you out because I know you're not gonna want to be trapped in here. We'll see you in a bit. Maybe we'll get you some more wet yummies, some fresh yummies. He's got plenty of dry food to eat, but he really likes that wet food. I guess a lot of cats do. Pickup time. I'm gonna do pickups or touch-ups on the neck area. It's funny that I still hear so much audio feedback and still hear the blade against the stubble because my face and my neck were feeling so smooth. In fact, they still do. This is a pretty nice, creamy soap. I seem to have good luck with all the Stirling soaps that I've tried so far. Feeling really good. Wow. Except for a couple of little areas, and I may have got those down in here This was feeling baby bottom smooth, BBS as we say. Yeah, really nice shave. I'm gonna rinse my face, the razor, the brush, and I'll be right back with our good friend Mr. Towel. Say hello to our good friend Mr. Towel. Mr. Towel, another one of the things that I'm sure I take for granted. Just like not having to walk a mile in the morning to get water, or 5 miles or 10 miles like some people in this world unfortunately have to do. So that's partly why I make such a big deal about something as rudimentary as a towel, just a hand towel. It feels nice. I hope I got rid of that little weeper there and one that I had on my chin. I think everything's more or less okay right now as far as my face goes. I just can't make my face any prettier unless I go to a plastic surgeon or get Botox or whatever. Anyway, let me start a brief recap, then I'll put the finishing touches on the shave here. Before I got started off camera, I prepped my face with Village Barber shaving oil. And I let that soak in while I was busy preparing, getting everything ready for the rest of the shave. My razor has been this 3-piece Global Shave Club Sumatra Razor, which is kind of, sort of, not exactly, but it's sort of a replica of a Gillette Tech. But not exactly. It's more aggressive than a Gillette Tech in my experience. My soap has been the Stirling Soap Company Bella Roma shaving soap. And my brush has been this. Oh, also, before I get to the brush, I did want to say that the blade in the razor on its second use, I believe it was, has been this Treet carbon steel blade. The nickname for this is the Black Beauty blade because the blade itself is black in color. My brush has been this KC Shave Company silvertip badger brush. And let's see, have I already covered everything so far? If I have, then I'm going to reach over here for some of the Dr. Teal's Witch Hazel facial toner. It's rose water with a light rose scent to it. So put some of that in my hand here, set that aside, get that going here. I think it goes with the soap. Doesn't match it exactly, but seems to go together well with the soap. I feel like I'm smelling very much classic barber shop right now. And that's the Dr. Teal's Rose Water Witch Hazel Facial Toner. This is available in stores here in the United States, especially in Walmart and probably in other big box stores and supermarkets. Okay, now I'm going to reach over for something that does match the soap, the Stirling Soap Company's Bella Roma Aftershave Splash. Right there. I'll shake that up a little bit and let's see. Yep. A little piece of plastic on the lid there. I used this once. I'm going to use it again. I'll get some going in my hand down here. Nice restrictor on that bottle so that you don't accidentally spill it all over. And let's see, I'll put some on the wrists here, up behind the ears, on the temples, back of the neck a little bit. A little bit of sting because there's some alcohol in that, I'm pretty sure, but oh yeah, that's going nice with the soap. I'm beginning to get the scent of that more and more. Very nice. I'll wipe my hand off of Mr. Towel here, and I'll show you this bottle again. Screw the cap back on. There it is, the matching the Stirling Soap Company Bella Roma aftershave splash that goes with the soap. And I'm going to reach over here again, and I've got some of the Arko, it's the Arko Men Comfort aftershave balm, which I thought might go better with the soap than some other aftershave balms. We'll see how this works out. I know it's not going to clash. It seems to already, yeah, I think that's going to work out pretty well. Again, the scent isn't exact, but it's not meant to be, and it seems to go well with that soap. I was kind of matching by colors too, sort of label colors. Kind of an orange-ish, I don't know. In the case of this balm, anyway. Let's see. Let me show you that again. That's the Arko Men Comfort variety aftershave balm. Okay, and yeah, still got kind of a little nick there on my Adam's apple, but not too bad. Okay, now I'm going to reach over here, and I got one more thing. I've got the Stirling Bella Roma, the matching eau de toilette here. It's the first EDT I've gotten from the Stirling company, and you just kind of pop that off, and it's a spray bottle here. So let's see. Yeah, I think I might have overdone a little bit. That's okay. I smell good. I smell very classic, like I said, very classic barbershop. Got something on there. I hope that's not balm. I hope that'll go away, whatever that is. Hope that's just wet there and not greasy or something. But anyway, that's the matching EDT that goes with the soap. And I guess that's it. Thank you for joining me. Take care. We'll see you next week.